Namastê, seja bem-vinda a mais um Meditando com a Vicky. Depois de um tempinho, né, sem transmitir. Ontem eu transmiti, mas foi ontem? Acho que sim. Não lembro mais. Não, ontem não. Ontem eu não transmiti. Hensley! How are you, my friend? Is everything alright? I think I will do a meditation with Vicky in English, like time schedule of the meditation in English, because nowadays I've been doing it in Portuguese. How is life? If it's only you there, I think I can continue this in English. Yay! I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Working and meditating. This is all. Are you keeping there, or you just passed by? If you are going to watch, I can do it. Okay, he just passed by. Ele. Okay. So I will keep on English. Yes, regular sessions. And since then, I've been doing in Portuguese mainly. Well, only practically. But now, well, I need to schedule some days for English. I need to do this. Really? But are you happy? Are you all right? If you are, I think it's all right. So, I will continue in English then, okay, because this is it. Okay, so let's start meditation with Vicky today in English in homage to our friend Hensley. Meditating with Vicky has a great as a mission to help other people to make meditation a regular practice. What I mean by regular, I mean daily practice. So this is the mission, to lead more people to practice meditation more regularly. And the idea here is for me to share with you how meditation influences my day, how it impacts on my daily life and on my actions and on what I am experiencing. And afterwards, I also show how I did to make meditation a regular practice. What was the pathway? And then we all do meditation together. So I show you how I do, and then the idea is that each of you that is watching you meditate also. And the idea also is that you can manage or feel what's better for you, if you like to hear some music or some sounds, or to feel your way of meditation. Here we meditate in silent, but you are free to put a music or a sound of nature, things like this. Okay, so I will start talking about how meditation influences in my day, talking about how I feel when I do not meditate. I've been meditating very, how can I say, little, I can say like this, in the last last week and a half, because I was traveling, and when I travel, it's always a hassle to keep the practice very regularly. So what I feel is that I am much more affected by the outside. I feel more, the energy inside my body is less settled, and I am more how can I say, I'm more open to discussion, to arguments, to this kind of things, and also more egoistic in a way. That egoistic, I mean selfish, but it's not selfish, but ego-centered, like centered in myself, in a not in a good way, like always talking about, oh, I do like this, I do like that, or justifying my behavior because I am like this, because I am like that. And it makes me feel okay, not okay, or that I am that I am becoming distant from my peaceful center or my peaceful essence. So this is how I feel when I do not meditate for some time. And then when I come back, everything is all right again, or everything keeps, everything like keeps progressing to an all right level. And what is this all right level? Is the level where I feel safe, I feel in peace, I don't feel the anxious to express myself, to speak and to make other people hear me. I do not justify my actions. I am more settled, settled and centered and just being. So this is it. And what have I done to make meditation a regular practice? The first thing I've done was to make the decision to have meditation as a regular practice, or that is to practice meditation daily, in a daily basis. And afterwards, after I've made the decision, I found, or I chose a time. And for me, what worked best in terms of the easiest way, or the easiest time that I could put some practice of, being just still and quiet, was after I was back from work or from university. Hensley knew me in these times. we knew ourselves in these times. So I came back from work, or in the end of the day, or I meditated there in the university, or I meditated at home. And it was the best way, or the best time in terms of my likeliness to do it. Because if we think about the ideal moment, well, the ideal moment might be in the morning, or right before sleep. But for me, it did not work, because in the morning I was always, in a hurry, or right before sleep, I was always very sleepy, so I would fall down in the bed. And then the easiest was like just arriving at home. Oh, papai! Te amo, pai. The easiest way was arriving at home, and then right before eating, so arriving at home, taking a bath, taking a shower, and then sit down and meditating. This was the best. And before eating. Why? Well, because I would have the motivation to meditate and then eat. So I used my dinner as a motivation, or a kind of a prize for me to meditate. Yes, I did it. And it worked. So I always sat down and then I'm going to meditate. But it was not only that. After arriving at home from work, and after taking my shower, when, well, I felt like taking a shower, I also did some exercises. I have put some exercises in my ritual, in my meditation ritual. And the exercise were like yoga asanas. But then when I started doing the live streaming, I replaced the yoga practices by simple stretching exercises. And this is what we are going to do soon here as well. So the exercises, they helped me to put my attention in myself, you know. They helped me to connect with myself right before the meditation practice. So I was always thinking about everything, and then PhD thesis, and then whatever. And then I started to stretch, to do some exercises, and then my mind came back to my body, to the feeling of the exercises, and it helped me to connect, you know, to hello. Today is in English, em homage to a friend. Hoje é em português ou em inglês, em homenagem a um amigo. Okay, so then the stretching exercises, you know, kind of guided my mind to my body. And when I stopped to just breathe and stay quiet, my mind was already into me, into myself. Okay? Thank you. So, okay, what else? Then after the stretching exercises, the next step was sitting down and putting my feet, you know, crossing my legs like this. But you always feel free to cross your legs in the way that you feel more comfortable, and placing your hands wherever you feel more comfortable as well. So after you finding a comfortable position, or a position that you can stand the most or the longer, you just stop, inhale deeply, and breathe, and stay there. And when I did not have a lot of time, or up to today I do this, I put an alarm clock. So if I have only 20 minutes or 5 minutes, I put an alarm clock and I stay here for the time that I have. If it's, yeah, whatever. Okay? So this is what we are going to do. Afterwards, I always thank the meditation session that I've just had, because it's a blessing, you know, it's a gift of life to be able to have the time, or to reserve a time in my day just to be in silence, just to be quiet, just to be with myself, in contact with my inner being, that is my true self. Okay? Just finding the peace, or the peaceful place inside myself. This is, you know, a gift, I think, from life. And that is it. If you want also, it's always good to have water with you. I always feel thirsty after meditation. I don't know why, but I feel. So in general, I have some glass of water beside me. Today I don't, because I drank it at all. And then, okay, this is it. If you have any question, this video will be in YouTube now. There is a channel called Meditando com a Vicky in Portuguese, yeah. But this video will be there. And if you have any question, anything, just write there, and then we can talk. So now I'm going to do the stretching exercises with you, and we are going to meditate together. And you can meditate as long as you want, or as long as you can, okay? I meditate, today I'm going to meditate without an alarm clock, so it might be for 20 minutes, but you can stay for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, you know, the time that you feel more comfortable with. So let's do the stretching exercises. First of all, I sit down and then inhale deeply, raising my arms above my head. Let's go. And stretch my spine. Breathing all the time, trying to touch the ceiling with my hands. You know, this is the feeling. And breathing. Then exhale, lowering down your arm, and holding your right arm in front of your chest, and hold them with your left arm, left hand. Look to your right side and breathe and feel the movement and feel the air. Now open your arm. Hold your left arm with your right hand. Look to your right side or to your left side. Breathe. Open your arm again. Now put your hands together in front of your body like this. Cross your fingers and then the inner part of the hand goes outward. And you stretch your spine like this, shrinking your chest. Great. Coming back, let's do the same thing backwards, crossing the fingers in the back and opening the chest. Oops, I'll go a little bit in front and opening the chest. And breathing through your chest, feeling the air and the expansion of your chest as you breathe. Amazing. Oh, I love it. Then come back. Let's do some twists. Put your left hand in your right knee and your right hand behind your back in the floor, in the line of your spine, Inhale deeply. Exhale, look backwards. Stretch your spine, spine straight, breathing all the time. Very nice. Coming back, inhaling. Now exhaling, put your right hand in your left knee and the left hand behind your back in the floor, in line with your spine. Inhale deeply. Exhale, relax, look back. Oh my God. Such a great feeling. Breathe. Keep your spine straight. Inhale and come back. And now, to finish up the stretching exercises session, let's go, to the floor, feeling the lower back stretching, and the thighs also. Breathing all the time. Coming back slowly. I feel sleepy when I do this. So now let's go to meditate. Let's meditate. in silence. Uh, Sit down in a position that you feel comfortable. Put your hands wherever you feel more natural. The position for my hands that I feel more natural is this. I do this. But you can put also in your knees or in the middle of your legs like this, you know? Inhale deeply. Exhale, relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax your body in the floor or on the floor. And from your chest, relax your facial expression. Do a slight smile with your lips. And then bring your attention to your breath, your natural breath, without interfering, without influencing, just contemplating your breath. And let's stay like this. Whenever you observe or you perceive that your attention went somewhere else, just inhale deeply and come back, bring your attention back to your breath. And that is it. Let's meditate.
Mm.